parents Hugh John Montgomery and Clara Woolner McNeil. Unfortunately, when Lucy was just 21 months old, her mother passed away of tuberculosis, which was pretty common at the time. They were torn down in 1940. They were rebuilt in 1997 to match the proper dimensions, descriptions, placement, everything of where they would have been and what it would have looked like. Farm here in Avonlea. Matthew had a heart condition. He was getting pretty old. He was getting kind of tired throughout the day, and he couldn't finish all the farm tasks. So they were looking for a little boy that could come live with them. A lot of the times people would just hire someone, but they thought maybe we should adopt a young boy. So they sent word with their friends that they wanted an 11-year-old boy from the orphanage. So one of the friends was going out, went to go get their own child, and picked up a little girl instead. The message got mixed up. When Matthew went to the train to go pick up their little boy, a little girl was there. It was Aunt Shirley, and she had her red hair and her crazy imagination, and she fell in love with PEI and then fell in love with Green Gables. And Matthew didn't have the heart to tell her that they didn't want her. And then Marilla ended up falling in love with her too. So they just kept her. And it's basically her adventures in Avonlea of learning how to be a good student and be a good daughter, meeting new friends, going to school, stuff like that. It's a really great story if you haven't read it, and I definitely...
Diana pointed to a tall, curly-haired boy who nodded hello and winked at Anne. Oh, he winked, and before she knew it, the slate came right down over Gilbert's head, right to his neck. And the rest of the class, everyone. And Miss Shirley, Anne says, "Not now, thank you."
Not now, thank you.
Because she was busy making tea. So Diana said, okay, if she's not drinking it, I will. So she poured herself one more tumbler full and emptied the bottle and drank it all down, laughing. But then, all of a sudden, she said, "I'm awfully dizzy. I must go home." And Anne said, "I never heard of company
I never heard of company
going home without tea."
going home without tea.
So Diana stood up. Diana, you stand up. And then she sat down again. And then she stood up again. And then she sat down again. And she stood up and did this. Oh, and sat down again. And she says, "I'm awfully sick.
I'm awfully sick.
I must go home."
I must go home.
So Anne started to cry. With tears of disappointment in her eyes, Anne walked Diana home.
Oh, Marilla.
Mrs. Barry says I'm wicked.
Miss Barry says I'm wicked.
She says I cannot play with Diana again.
She says I'm not allowed to play with Diana again.
And this is...
Oh, I could only imagine how sickly she must have felt. 3 tumblers full. Can you believe it?
I can believe it. The bottle is empty, yes. But we do all know that you did not want to hurt your best friend. Maybe you should be more careful in the future what you serve your special guests.
Oh, yes, of course. Marilla was quite sympathetic about the whole situation, but not Mrs. Barry. Oh no, she wanted to prevent me from seeing my bosom friend and absolutely ruin my entire life.
Yes.
I would much sooner die than go an entire lifetime without my best friend in all of Avonlea, even the whole world. Here, would you like to say a pledge with me to my dear friend Diana Barry? Here.
Come on, Diana, this is to you.
From now on, I, Anne with an E. Shirley, vow to protect Diana like a mother duck over her ducklings, to be kind, caring, and above all loyal, because nothing is truly important as a best friend. Thank you very much for helping me.